Over 50% of you are watching the channel. Mara, you haven't subscribed. Bafethu, please subscribe. Let's get to 200k subscribers before the season ends. Subscribe. It's free.
Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the CAF Champions League. Mamelodi Sundowns 1, S4 0. I'm joined by Coach D.
Steve,
Coach.
great game. We spoke about this game on Tuesday, and you asked me if we were going to add another star to this stage. And yeah, I must say the boys did well.
Yeah,
it looks like by the time we get to Rabat on Tuesday, the t-shirts need to be printed. By the time we get there on Sunday evening, the t-shirts will be printed for a second start. You could see they were nowhere to be found. They were not to be found. First half, yes, they had a couple of chances where it looked like they came here to play, but second half they were out of it. They were out of it. But I must give credit to Coach Cardoso. The way he lined up today, the way he set up the team, you could see it's the CAF experience. I believe part of what happened last season is in his mind to say you can't expose yourself like we did with Pyramids last season. So right now, I believe going into Rabat on Sunday night, it's just a formality. They must just give us what belongs to us. Exactly. They must just might as well. But also, you look at how this team played. Yes, there were some glitches there and there. They could say it played in their minds, but with how Mamelodi Sundowns and how Coach Cardoso set up, you would have expected him to set up like he did with Jaden and Nuno Santos. Yes, many would say it's unlucky for Allende not to be playing. He came on and he did like it's expected. But going to Rabat, I believe that we should set up in a way, we've got something to defend there. We've got something to go and protect. And with that being said, I believe Mamelodi Sundowns will be the CAF Champions League champions. No. We're just going there to solidify. A 1-0 will be perfect. We're not going to concede. You asked me a question on Tuesday if Ronwen deserves to be going to the World Cup. And I must congratulate you as well on making the cut to America. You'll be seeing him live. I said on Tuesday that Ronwen remains the #1 goalkeeper on the African continent. He remains the best that they could ever be. When he's called upon, you could see the leadership. He could command from the back. When there was a time to let the game come down, he did that. When there was a time to up the tempo, he did that. That's the goalkeeper you need. That's the modern goalkeeper. Not these goalkeepers who are just there to save balls. But when we need to play out from the back, he can't. When there were times to go long to Leon, he did that. You could vary his game. That is what we need. That is the goalkeeper that will give you variation in terms of if you're going to set up tactical, say we're going to play from the back, Ronwen gives you that. If we're going to go long and play on the second ball, Ronwen gives you that. And I still say there is no African goalkeeper who plays on this continent who is better than Ronwen. Yes, we can speak about Bono who's in Saudi Arabia, but Ronwen remains the best goalkeeper there is. On this
he's broken all records.
True. One must comment Sipochain. I spoke on Friday when I had a call with the interviewing me with the preview for the game. And I said, one must give credit to Sipochain in the parents' defense. It's unheard of where a goalkeeper keeps 20 clean sheets out of 30 games. That is 2/3 of the entire season's games. But at the same time, you look at, let's point in case, yesterday's game. How many times was goalkeeper Sipochain tested? Not a single shot on target. But when you go to Ronza, when you go to Durban, Peterson, he was tested. Peterson won the game in Durban for Kaizer Chiefs. Ronza won the game for us here. Sipochain, yes, we must give credit. We must give credit to the back line. We must give credit to the midfield. Alonda Paris doesn't get attacked as much as these two teams in particular. The Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns, they get attacked a lot more. So you get a lot of teams, a lot of goalkeepers, a lot of saves. But Sipochain doesn't even appear in the top 5 saves in the entire league.
That's interesting.
So Yes, give him credit. He will get. Remember, with the goalkeeper of the season, just by effect of that, you kept the most clean sheets. You get it.
Yeah.
But when you look at the saves, the number of saves, I believe Tapeira at TS Galaxy has saved the most balls, not Sipo Chain. But Sipo Chain has kept the most clean sheets.
And man of the match, coach, before equal.
With this game.
Yeah.
I would give it to Jaden Adams. I believe he controlled the midfield, something that was lacking in Bombela.
Yeah.
He was suspended when the last game that we played, but I think he controlled the midfield. You could see he's one player who's ready for that World Cup. He's ready to showcase this in Mexico.
I thank you, coach. I thank you, coach.